After 8 years, we finally made our triumphant return back to the island. A lot can change in 8 years, and we weren't sure what would be waiting for us. I was a little apprehensive how the extra cruise ships and passengers would impact island life. The island is 65 kilometers long, 8 kilometers wide at the widest point, and it's located about 65 kilometers from the mainland Honduras. We headed back to the West End, where we always stay, because it's the best place to stay in the island. Don't get me wrong, the whole island is awesome. But if you want to be where the action is and not have to rent a car to get around, this is definitely the place to be. This is our 4th trip to the island, and we decided this time to stay at the Views of Sunset Villas, which is located in the south. It's just up the road from Sunset Villas at the top of the hill, making for quite the climb walking from downtown West End, and our condo was at the top of the building, adding another 3 flights of stairs. That's the bad. And now for the good. Being up so high has advantages. You have an unobstructed view of the ocean. I don't think anywhere in Roatan rivals the views you get from up here. We just couldn't get enough of the ocean sunsets, also watching water taxis and dive boats going by while having morning coffee. One afternoon we heard squawking out on our balcony. A pair of scarlet macaws showed up and were eating fruit at the top of the trees. They came back several times, practically every day for a week, and they announced their arrival with a lot of screaming. If you're into wildlife or if you're a birder, it just doesn't get any better than this. And they weren't the only wildlife we could see from our balcony. Daily visits from several species of hummingbirds, the green-breasted mangoes and the ruby-throated were just a few that I can remember. Roatan has around 50 species of hummingbirds. Also, a pair of golden-fronted woodpeckers making a nest in a palm branch, getting ready for little peckers. Needless to say, we spent a lot of time on our balcony. So, what do we do when we're not on our balcony? Let's see. We're on an island in the middle of the Caribbean, and the world's 2nd largest barrier reef goes right by the island. Where do you think the boat is? After a hard day's work, we head for one of the local restaurants in the West End. All the restaurants in the West End we tried were good. Some were gooder than others. Argentinian Steakhouse and Grill, Creole's Rotisserie Chicken, and Anthony's Pizza are some of my favorites. Also, the Ipanema and Ginger's on the Beach. Here's some other fun stuff we did during our stay.
Keep it back there, just let it glide. Loosen up. Let it go, let it go. Good.
We're getting in.
She's related to girls, that's why. Honestly.
My pain in the neck.
Stop it! A generic term. Capucin is the brick.
It's a baby. Oh, that is so cute.
Does she have the baby on?
Yep.
Oh my
He's
God.
got a little one.
Okay, guys. Oh. This one is my friend.
Hello, Mama. How are you?
That's so cute. Grandkids are gonna go crazy over that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I know. It's kind of sick. Where's my
Uh-oh.
Sí. Sí, hombre.
It makes this cute little sound.
An hour there, Lynn,
Oh,
until he
I can do
finishes
that.
eating.
Yep. I'm just an olive branch. I can't even see you guys. Joseph?
Joseph, George, Jojo.
No.
Any one of them that suit you, okay?
Thank you.
Right.
Here, other side, outside. Oh, yeah.
Guy, like, love country. Reach behind you, like, when you go, like, go on a next trip. Everything like that is always better. Yeah, that was probably the best sunset we had.
How's everybody doing out there? You guys cool? Sitting in the shade there. Got your drink in your hand, your toes in the sand. When you wrote on the day, you can't find the words to say. Just a feeling that you knew. You want a melody on an island in the sun. We'll be playing, having fun. I bet that feels so fine. I can't control my brain.
So, have things changed in the island since our last visit 8 years ago? The answer is somewhat, but nothing that makes it worse, and the West End still has that small town island vibe that suits my tastes.